Alright, and here's your standard run from Sunday. Oh, I guess I just started. So one thing, I don't know if you want to do this or not, but that's in Linda Mecklenburg's book that she does with young dogs just starting is when she does front crosses, well, she doesn't do any rear crosses until the dog is more advanced. But when she does front crosses, that was pretty. She does them totally on the flat. So she runs out, and I'll show you when we go back and look at it in slow motion. She goes back, she goes straight out from the jump and then does it on a flat. So, like when you do this double, she wouldn't cue a turn at all. See how you cued it? Because that's what we always do, right? She would just run straight down into the space. So you're giving all forward cues for the jump, and then do the front cross on the flat and do the teeter. And she thinks that that helps build like confidence and drive, and it also helps build their going forward. You just always are cueing them to go forward. You're not ever cueing them to turn when they're running. You kind of wait until they're on the ground and then you do it on the ground. So they don't have to think about doing anything over the jumps. They can just go forward over the jumps. And that might be something kind of good to try with him too if you want. It makes you look really stupid. It makes you... I remember when I did it with Riley, and Mike Mildebrand was like, your crosses are really late. And I'm like, yeah, I know, they are, So you kind of have to feel kind of stupid, but it might help Vedder too, so I don't know if you want to consider doing that. If you don't want to consider doing that, then this cross was late. So, I also think you're trying to do it a little bit too close to the double, since it's a spread jump. Probably he needed to have a little bit more space, and so you either needed to run faster to get farther ahead or do a little bit longer lead out. And you would have had to have your outside arm up now, so you're starting your rotation, but he's already lifting off, so he can't do anything about where he's going to land. He can't change the angle that he's taking the jump. He can't add a stride to make sure that he can accomplish the turn. He can't do anything about it. Okay? So he lands long because he didn't have a choice, because he didn't have the information until he was already taking off. And he just thought he was going forward, probably to the table or something. So there you did a good job. You got a little far ahead of him again. And, he has a much longer path than you here, obviously. So it might have been good if you would have, when he went in the chute, just took 2 large steps walking and then resumed running. Because now you're pretty far away and he comes out and I think he's looking at the ring crew or who knows what. But, he keeps moving, but it might just help drive him a little bit more. And there you're kind of ahead, but that worked out fine because he saw you and he's like, oh, okay. His contacts all looked really good, except that one dog walk on the last one there. This part looked nice. Nice and smooth, and you cued the double with a lot of forward, cued the broad with a lot of forward. He totally knows where to go. His ears. You see, there must be a ring crew over there. That's so funny. His ears. He's like, oh hi. So that's why he did that. Okay, and your bobble there, so we won't go into that. That was a good way to handle that, though. Jimmy did this too, and I thought it worked good. Okay. Yay, Vedder.